All right, this continues this section. For what values of x and y must a, b, c, d be a parallelogram? Well, we know this, for number 10, we know this one interesting way of proving a parallelogram is if we have a pair of sides that are parallel, and also that exact same parallel pair of sides are also congruent. We already know that they're parallel because of the marks, so now we need to find out what value will make them congruent. So we say 3x plus 1 equals 6x minus 4. And then we just solve. Minus 3x, and we get 1 equals 3x minus 4. And then if we add 4, we get 5 equals 3x. And dividing by 3, we get x is equal to, okay, that's all we need to do there. Now, excuse me, what are we looking at for this one? Well, for this one, we're looking at, we know that in order for these alternate interior angles to be congruent, they're alternate interior angles because you have two sides cut by a transversal like that. So for those angles to be congruent must mean that the sides are parallel. So we've already established that the sides are parallel. Now we need to establish that those sides also are of equal measure. That's the same rule that we're using for number 10, which is if one pair of sides is both parallel and congruent, then we know that we're dealing with a parallelogram. So we say 5x minus 8 is equal to 2x plus 7 minus 2x minus 2x. 3x minus 8 equals 7. And if we add 8, 3x equals 15, or x equals 5. I skipped a step there, dividing. You should do it whenever you're showing your work. But that's all we have to do. We have to find the value of x because there was no y in that one. And same thing here. So, what are we looking at for this one? What are we looking at for this one? Well, we already know that this set of sides is congruent. Can we establish that they're parallel? Well, sure, because if they were two sides cut by a transversal, then alternate interior angles would need to be congruent. So what we need to do is look for the values of x that will make those two alternate interior angles congruent. And what does that mean? For us, that means we're going to set them equal to each other. So we're going to get 4x minus 1 is equal to x plus 38. Plus 1, 4x equals x plus 39 minus x minus x. 3x equals 39, or x equals 13. That's it.